chali kumachana mfweshiwi lile njita kunuma yandi. Sorry mami nifuna nifuzeko, sindimwe munaimba osakona mkalana chikoko kumutima. Nyimbo zanu zimanidalisa kwa mbili majemvelani, pamene makolo wanga nanisiani nakwatiliwa chikwati cha kwino. Mwamuna wanga ezo nisunga kwino, enze tate wanga, enze mai wanga, enze bwezi nanga, enze umoyo wanga. Mwenda masiku ananichinjina zelu, anayambo nimenya kuleta kazi pa nyumba. Pamene muniona nipisha pa nyumba na bana umatoto kanyo yande nalete no kuipa ya chawa mako. Pamene nakamba na imwe na mbela mtima wanga wankala koma chimozi ni pempa ine. Munitengele ko pempelo mukamuze Yesu, mukamuze atine nafutika. Munitengele ko pempelo mukamupase Yesu, mukamuze ati bana bako bafutika.
Chiberushi ilio twaile kumakwego
na ufreshiwi
ile njita. Sorry auntie sinimita ila ntawine, umwana wandi kunuma ewe chimimona. Lulyo lwimbo mwaimba katalalika wa mabimbi lulantalalika. Pachipanda waranseka lelo ndelo mbako mule mpepelako ninga kwa tamano ya kusungo yumwana na mumapepo mule njibukisha.
Munitengele ko pempelo mukamuze Yesu, mukamuze atine nafutika. Munitengele ko pempelo mukamupase Yesu, mukamuze ati bana bako bafutika.
Ululwa kutulukusha njingile mukalale nchiruke musebo na umfwechiwi ile njita. Luya mbili buke nasangile mulumendu na muba mumanja. Ananiuza mau anati musa yangane moba wamenena imya mumanja yanga. Koma mutima wanga umafuna kukamba na imwe lyonse, ati viva moba limafuna kuvileka ine lyonse. Nimaona moga nikamwa ine niza chefya kwa mavuto ine, bati lyonse nikauka nimazipesa futi na mavuto imwe. Munipembeleleko isinivuna nikasale munjila ya kumwamba ine, wamene wose wazapeza pumulo.
Munitengele ko pempelo mukamuze Yesu, mukamuze atine nafutika. Munitengele ko pempelo mukamupase Yesu, mukamuze ati bana bako bafutika.
Imwe bana le sale mipala mashiwi banjebele yalipanwe fumo lya mifele ishinyimbo muimba bushena mwishiba shapu sushemyo enali muchipatala pamyake minikisha tichapwa vaya nomba mfweri fyona mwene chalinge chiloto abakusenda nabo balifikile twatampano kwenda kutalile ufwilo lwimbo mwaimba nikumbushe lululelila naebelabo nali nabo peni kwakashitandandeko naba bantu ukolwale lilokutali efyona mukile nasangile banu pabalelila nolwimbo lwenu lulelila pamulabasa ifilamba fyafumile mumeso yandi natile nikumbushale sashambwesha pachalo chine nikumbusha kwe efyachitike mwebana elyo kabiri mule mpepelako
Mulibanje Atmosphere Nation. The opposite of right is left and wrong. Get it perspective, two sides to things. Go and digest it. This goes beyond the cross on my necklace, cause now mission impossible's on my checklist. Check this, waging war on who the predator, seeking whom to devour. I don't wanna let him score. Big things I've won. Slingshot kinda small, but the impact make a grim man hit the floor. That's it. How can you ask a toolmaker if you well equipped? It's like asking the outstanding to take a seat inside. Man, of course I can kill a beat, then fly. If you think cause I'm born again now, that the boy can't flow the same now. Insight like I'm seeing light from a plane now. Clouds on my playground. Maganizo, Mandeke, meditation, Pandeke, there is liberation, Pandeke, into film Moneke Finono. Maganizo, Mandeke, meditation, Pandeke, there is liberation, Pandeke, into film Moneke Finono. Mulibanje, today I got bars kwa tikurimandi. To all those who are like kawe, inenenzo konda pompi mublaze. Wauna anale konveka, game ukutembenuka nonkala sega. In the next box generation aleka, kuimba vina ni gospel yeka yeka. Let me tell you this, I ain't apologetic. The Facebook revolution, armchair critics. I wanna make swag family friendly, cause I know a young generation is listening. Mind growth is what I endorse. School cats call it a free course. Funny how I see better with my eyes closed. Down low, listen to my God and I take note. Maganizo, Pandeke, meditation, Pandeke, there is liberation, Pandeke, into film Moneke Finono. Maganizo, Pandeke, meditation, Pandeke, there is liberation, Pandeke, into film Moneke Finono. It's like I got new eyes, like I got new eyes. And to the sky say we are the cool guys, we are the cool guys. I gotta talk about me youth them, an agenda not only for the UN. Also Yambila Muteje when building, wrong fruit so we got to check the root in. Yeah. From the sky I see no borders. For the Gentile and for the Jew his order. Yeah, gracism is nonsense. Right. Maganizo, Pandeke, meditation, Pandeke, there is liberation, Pandeke, into film Moneke Finono. Maganizo, Pandeke, meditation, Pandeke, there is liberation, Pandeke, into film Moneke Finono. Maganizo, Pandeke, meditation, Pandeke, there is liberation.
Worship you for it.
Good morning, you're watching ABN TV channel 814, channel 116 and channel 85, movie TV combo, Top Star and Go TV. This is Shining Stars with me, Pastor Derek Shine Daka on on Shining Stars ABN television. As you can see, my background is showing you to say it's Shining Stars live from Zambia, from the capital city of Zambia, Lusaka. And also you're watching us from Facebook. We just appreciate for your time and spending your data on this show. And today it's a great day, and I know you know the date, and today is a wonderful day because Bambi Valeupa, we just say happy Chupo day. And if you're celebrating your birthday, you can send us the picture on the number which is on the screen, 0972108588, and I'll be able to at least appreciate your life, and I'll be able even to dedicate a song to you as a a birthday time. And else, not forgetting my man on transmission, Mr. Asins Mbozi, the man who is behind this picture quality and the sound and everything. And then also behind everything there is God first of all, and also the CEO himself, Mr. Mwikisa Lubinda, and not forgetting Mrs. Mwikisa Bwanya, and then also Mr. Colin Sampa, in the team of ABN TV, Professor Gideon Mwanza. And who are we to forget Mr. the new groom in Zambia, Mr. Lemekani Mwanza, and everyone. So this is Shining Stars with me, Pastor Derek Shine Daka on ABN TV, and today we started the show with a top 5 because we know that things are changing and things are moving forward, and we have the best people who are trending on our our list. As yesterday we were in Kamwala with Bashiwinga. I call him Bashiwinga. Why? Because he's got a new project, and the project is working very well, and people are appreciating. If you're not appreciating, then I don't know what you can appreciate for, because this is the best of his own time. Peter Shakes Kaira. I call him Mwana wa Kwitu wa Kumwesu, and he's a best man, because of the new dance that is coming up with. I don't know which strategy, but I know that it's a new dance, and the song is called Manasseh Blessing. If you don't read the Bible, you can't understand about the song. So you have to read the Bible, and then you got to know Manasseh Blessing with Peter Shakes Kaira. And also we had on the same playlist Chifundo kwati Chifubu, but what Chifundo Akundola. And also we had Pastor PGN Joshua Njovu Ishne Tarizana, Pastor Joshua PGN. And also we had the other artist Daniel Liche, and also we had a lot of people, including Pastor Derek Shine Daka was there, in the team of Peter Shakes Kaira, supporting the artists there. We had Minister T, Minister from the Copper Belt, and then also we had a lot of people. Gladys were all supporting our brother Peter Shakes Kaira, and the performances were unique because we've been seeing him in church, live on stage, but that one was a dionko for the new video which is coming, and you'll be able to understand that it featured Collins Malembe, and also there was a new voice in the song. We are going to ask Peter Shakes Kaira, because we know that today he's driving to our studio coming to talk about his new album, and which is Twaimie Shinalienu, and that's a new project. It's only at 50 kwacha, but right now if you vote for him, he's already trying to rig for the top 5 to say, if you vote for me, not the ticket for $1, but I give you this one for free. So if you vote for him, just 10 votes, you win this, a free one. And also you got to get, a free dinner with him, supported by Shining Stars and ABN TV. So please, we are very sorry. If you're not voting, you're not going to win. But if you vote for Peter Shakes Kaira, you're going to win this one, because the number is on the screen, 0972108588. And I'm your host today, Pastor Derek Shine Daka. Lesani kape shimwilili shimkokotanso no mankangala shifwe mwine kulumba shimwelenganya, and at the end we call him Namutegenya. And there is another name, they say Chandamaya and Kalima Masaka. That's our God. We continue like this on Shining Stars. Today is a great day. I know we're going to dance, and we have still on our top 5 we have another song, and because I'm on the top 5 and I'm talking about what happened last week and what is still happening, because last week we had a lot of concerts, but this week we've tried to reduce at least in numbers. But yesterday we had Pastor Frint releasing his first album, and also other artists who are working hand in hand with him, and also there was Pastor Shonga also with a concert, and also on the Copper Belt Pichu from the Diamond Brothers and Pastor Eddie. They had a wonderful time in Dola. So this is the news that we had from the gospel arena, and we know that God is still blessing the gospel artists, and I believe that very soon we are going to have a powerful industry in Zambia, not anywhere else, but in Zambia. And I know the best will be Lusaka, because everyone is migrating to Lusaka. Guess who? Even Pastor Derek Shine Daka migrated to Lusaka, in 1999 from the Copper Belt. So we go like that, each nyanja tatwai shiba. So Shining Stars, we stay, with you. We give you a song coming from, Nkondo, Animenyera Nkondo from Malawi. And we'll be back after this song, because it's also on the top 5. So keep on voting and we'll be back.
Meditation, pandeke, is liberation. I want you.
Worship you forever.
Meditation, pandeke.
Irabolam kiona beat, yeah.
Henwood, my brother. Be my brother.
Sigale licha ya kaneno Zaipe si zayenda Nilina zigu yenda Uye wanga samajeba Kwani menyela kondo Kondo Muye Mwani menyela kondo yanga Mwani menyela kondo yanga Sigale licha ya maguloza zala Uri betu mazinzabo kumagusala Koma jodi usiwe mbuye si muntu Abale mbuye ya maona Lelo chuma wachipeza Anaja sikulu wa mabiza Nkondo Nkondo Ingo para basindawe Mbuye yesu samataya Sigare licha ya kaneno Zaipe si zayenda Nilina zigu yenda Uye wanga samageba Kwani menyela kondo Kondo Muye Mwani menyela kondo yanga Mwani menyela kondo yanga Sigale lijewe yankaguloza zala Sala sala Adi diwe onyasa zinzabo kumagusala Koma jodi aziwe mbuye si muntu Abale mbuye ya maona Lelo mamuna wa mupeza Sila tikuye mbao yela Nkondo Ingo para basindawe Mbuye yesu sana taya Sigare licha ya kaneno Zaipe si zayenda Lelo lina zigu yenda Uye wanga samajeba Kwani menyela kondo Kondo Muye Mwani menyela kondo yanga Mwani menyela kondo yanga He's fighting for us in the morning He's fighting for us in the evening He's fighting for us all day, every day Sigare licha ya kaneno Zaipe si zayenda Lina zigu yenda Uye wanga samajeba Kwani menyela kondo
Okay, this song is a wonderful song because trying to understand the message is that God is fighting all your battles, not even one battle that will remain, behind. But God is fighting all your battles, and when you pursue your enemies, you're going to win, according to the verse. When you read it very well, and I know that when you understand the verses, not understanding how situations in them, but you understand the verse, and you get it yourself to say this is what is going to happen, and you ask God first of all. Ask David. David had to require from God wisdom. From God, wisdom always comes from God. When you ask God to say, God, should I pursue all these my enemies, and God will allow you. Never involve yourself in a battle where God is not in. You lose everything, because God is not interested in what you're doing. But involve God in all your situations, because he says put God first. Put God first. Christ is a word. Christ is a way. So when you put him as a word, and when you put him as the way, you're going to move very fast, and I know speedily anointing will be upon you. This is Pastor Derek Shine Daka on Shining Stars this morning, and in the studios I'm joined by one great man of God, and I know that this is not just a man of God that we look at and say it's just a man of God, but also a worshipper. And Vakaonde, I know that Vakaonde, but otherwise I know that it's a privilege to have him on set today, and I understand that you're going to know the part of praise and worship from our beloved father, and a good friend to motherland Zambia, Pastor Victor. Pastor Victor, I know the name. When I finish it, I know that you're going to jump, because you've been waiting for this moment, for us to even manage to bring him around Lusaka. Around Lusaka, it was a big challenge. But otherwise, my director is telling me to say he's ready to dance to a song coming from Peter Shakes Kaira, and the song is called Isampo. And this song, I love it so much, because I know that in your story, in your situation, wherever you are, just believe that when you are being tormented, you are being taken to corners and corners, just know that the outcome will be something good, and that's Isampo coming from Peter Shakes Kaira. And we'll be back after that song. I'll be joined by a man of God, and we're gonna tap nowadays, to my English to that we're gonna do this, we're gonna and I laughed yesterday by Findeko. Yesterday we were passing, we saw one of the bishops, and this is Shining Stars. Mr. Mbozi mind it very well, because the man of God said, I see. I said, what do you see? He said, I see. And then the bottle of water. So I said, I also did something good. I said, let me walk on the water. So I had to spread the water, and then I walked on the water. I told him I walked on the water. So sometimes try to confuse the enemy when they think like you are going to walk on the Ngwenya Dam, but you just spread the water on the ground and you walk on it just to make him happy. That's the way for today. I do understand that I'm very happy, because they say joy comes in the morning, and this is Shining Stars. I wanted to use Nyanja, but otherwise, Shining Stars, otherwise you just have to make your way to ABN TV. And today I have a great package, and that great package that I have for you, first of all, it's a ticket for a free concert, a ticket for a concert in Dollar. That ticket is all yours. VVIP, very important, person. I don't know if it's personnel or personal, but I do understand all my director, my bosses are all VVIP. So these tickets are for you, and also for my transmission controller and everyone. So you vote for Peter Shakes Kaira. Already we have about 10 votes for Peter Shakes. So we are going to deliver the CDs, and then also we have 10 votes for Kings Malembe. Look at the numbers. So you also send, and we have a new breed in the gospel arena. Is called Samuel, and the last name is somehow confused. I don't know if it's Kalunga or something like that, but he's going to explain himself. And ni ozozo ati ni ozoze, I don't know, Nyanja is very anointed. That's the song that he did, and there's still more to come, so you have to understand it yourself. We go with Peter Shakes Kaira, and we'll be back soon.
Kwati wampange sampo nga Josefu kachinombelyo balentwala kubulayo wandi nga Josefu balemonatine bampange sampo nga Josefu kachinombelyo balentwala kubulayo wandi nga Josefu Nshinga no kunyantirire kwa banwanye bandi baishiba echo byose naesha konse nayana konse na nyanja ninjeko bali abo making sure timfirwe elyo kabiri mponde nanaka lyose fya kunjibukishe fintwe vyona chitiria kale awe nanaka ngafilia chali pali Josefu Manuka bakwe bamuchitiche no iluka achuma iluka kesari yako no kunwa kubulayo bwakwe balemona kwati bampange sampo nga Josefu kachinombelyo balentwala kubulayo wandi nga Josefu balemona tine bampange sampo nga Josefu kachinombelyo balentwala kubulayo wandi nga Josefu
Echapala lesa tapaluinga tipa Echasimbula lesa tapaluinga wesa pashi Amapange ya muntu mapange ya kwesa Lile mwasula ena lesumula Lile mwantaluka ena bamupepi na ime Echwabika muline tachafwe paka chimone Echonelo ndezangalala ndevu Ndezangalala ndevu Echonelo ndezangalala ndevu Balemona kwati bampange sampo nga Josefu kachinombelyo balentwala kubulayo wandi nga Josefu balemona tine bampange sampo nga Josefu kachinombelyo balentwala kubulayo wandi nga Josefu Landa bena balelanda ukwisala bena baleisale fibi ukwabula okwiluka atilesa ngaisula takuli uwingesala elyo kabiri ngaisala takuli uwingesula bamulandu wenu wina Kristu wandi wakosa bamulandu wenu lesa aisokolola mumweo wangi Tilesa nilesa Pantuneka teti mkwanishe Muna kwati bampange sampo nga Josefu kachinombelyo balentwala kubulayo wandi nga Josefu balemona tine bampange sampo nga Josefu kachinombelyo balentwala kubulayo wandi nga Josefu balemona kwati bampange sampo nga Josefu must tell you that is he. Blessed. Yes, yes, yes.
Afisha kolelo, pashite isuma. Afisha kolelo, pashite isuma. Afisha kolelo, pashite isuma. Afisha kolelo, Shinning.
It is liberation.
Worship you forever.
Meditation, there is liberation.
Worship you forever.
Meditation, there is liberation.
Worship you forever.
Meditation, there is liberation.
Worship you forever.
Hello, welcome back on Shining Stars. This is the wonderful time that we've been, enjoying today, and I know that it was a 10.
You're supposed to be careful when you're doing that dance.
All right, good morning, Peter.
Morning, thank you.
Is it Prophet Peter or?
No, just Brother Peter.
Brother Peter.
Yeah.
Brother Peter.
Shakes. Career, favored, slim giant, Musanivute.
And also the other one.
Manasseh Blessing.
Manasseh Blessing, all right. And that is, something that you should understand that, Peter, are you, okay, I want to ask you this question as a friend.
Okay.
Peter, are you from Nigeria?
No, I'm not from Nigeria, but I just like, this is African outfit.
Okay.
So
even African outfit, even your accent.
You see what you're talking about. What you're bringing now is not fair. I'm on TV and people are watching. I want me to start speaking that language. You know what you're doing now.
All right, this is Peter Shakes Kaira, and the man behind is Sampo. And we've been having Peter Shakes in the studios, but right now it's something different that you are going to see, and that's you are going to to listen to right now, because I know that you are ready to first of all understand by is Peter Shakes Kaira. Most of the people have been asking me, why Shakes?
Why Shakes? Peter means rock.
Okay.
And God is a God whom you can't shake unless he shakes on his own.
Okay.
So the talent that he's imparted in my life, I'm shaking the devil's kingdom.
All right.
So that's how Peter Shakes came to be.
And the first question is that we have messages voting for Isampo, but people want to understand the message behind Isampo.
Okay, Isampo, when you look in Genesis, you find the story of Joseph, where he was sold by the brothers.
Okay.
Joseph was sold by the brothers, and they were thinking they are killing his destiny.
Okay.
And I titled the song Isampo because it's a word that is used on the streets.
Okay.
And people wouldn't expect a gospel artist to use it. So I used it because I'm a gospel artist, and people be like, okay, Isampo, what is the gospel artist talking about?
Okay. Okay.
You understand? In the end, they get the sense.
So that story, is it your testimony or kind of just singing about real life as you do?
Not really my testimony. You must understand that as artists, we bring out stories that are in the Bible or in reality, and make it as if it is yours,
Okay.
so that people can understand it. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah.
So from the time you started your career as a gospel artist, and this is the second album or the third or
This is my third album.
third album?
My first album was in 2009. It was called Guard Your Heart.
Guard Your Heart.
Then I did a collabo album with my friend called Luis in 2010, which was called Mpangululeni. Then later on in 2014, I did the sample album, and this was released on 2nd of June 2017.
Okay.
Twaimia Shinalien.
Where we saw Peter Shakes Kaira with new dances. So text messages are still coming. So just do the choreography here. We see. Maybe it's because of space or.
You don't want me to dance to a cappella like it's singing.
You see.
No,
So we just appreciate for your talent. And this project, how much is?
The CD is going at 50 kwacha, and at the moment the only place where you can find it, it's those that are in Lusaka. It's Kamwala.
Okay.
Kamwala by Nico Shine Stand. That's where you can find the copies.
Nico Shine Kamwala. I don't know Kamwala, so
Kamwala,
we
just near the station. Near the station, you find the guy that sells opposite near the station opposite.
All right, now I understand the black guy from the black guy from Muvulila. That's Nico Shine,
Yeah, Nico Shine.
and we'll be able to get it even from you, Peter Shakes, or it's only at Nico Shine.
Nico Shine only. I think they can get in touch with him and they'll be able to get the CD.
All right, this is very nice. How many tracks do we have? And I think with the power vested in me as Carlos Derek Shine, that I'm possessing this CD for you, our good viewer who is voting for Peter Shakes' career. And look at this. This one is very unique, and our brother is working hard to give you the best of gospel. And the tracks are, 11 tracks. And you win this one, you win a free dinner with Peter Shakes Kaira at the venue, undisclosed venue, because we will do an advert for that place. So we are going to disclose to you when you win this one, and you'll be able to go with Peter Shakes Kaira somewhere with your couple, your husband, your family. You're with Peter Shakes Kaira having a dinner, telling you the story behind Peter Shakes group. We've seen you with some guys. Are they from your group, or you just get them from somewhere?
I met those guys in 2014. They are called Favored Brothers, and the sample was the first video I did with them.
Okay.
And thereafter we did Omoyo. After Omoyo, we've not done any video with them again.
Okay.
But we are resuming to do videos with them. Manasseh Blessing is a video that is coming forward.
So the rehearsals were done yesterday live on Facebook.
Yeah, we did some ministry yesterday, and I believe we'll also have private rehearsals before the video comes out.
All right. In the video we saw, in the song, we saw Collins Malembe, Collins. I call him Collins Malembe, but it's Collins Koli and Koli Ilunga. That's the name, the full name. So I think we saw him. We listened to the song, and it's there. So are you going to put him also in the video, because we know nowadays you travel to Abu Dhabi or somewhere else to do the video, and then are you going to be with him?
Yeah, of course it's going to be in the video. And apart from that, the song also featured Jeff Favor from United Voice Radio.
Right.
And I might say thank you to the people that have, from the time this project came, we had I think about 4 times at Nico Shine promoting it. Had Kings Malembe dancing to Manasseh Blessing like crazy. It was live on Facebook. Moishi Mulusa, DMK from the Copper Belt. Yesterday had Filimo, TP, had Chifundo, Daniel Liche, had Pastor Joshua. I just want to appreciate those people a lot. And Pastor Derek Shine Daka was there.
Shining stars were there, shining Pakamwala, So this is Peter Shakes Kaira. And Peter.
Yes, sir.
I want to ask you this question. Is one material your spiritual father?
No. You see, that one is not my spiritual father. That one is my son and my father as well. So we don't know who is the father and the son.
All right, Peter Shakes, give me an acapella before you leave us.
Okay, I'm going to sing Twainyashina Lienu, the title track of the album.
Okay.
Just a snippet of it. Twainya ishina lienu, twalindanya ishina lienu, Yahweh, 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 Yahweh. Lelo nshishile mukulomba, nshishile mukulila, njishile mukulumanye shina lienu, Yahweh. Njishile mukushishimune shina lienu, Yahweh. Lelo nshishile mukulila, nshishile mukulomba, lelo naisa muchoni chenu mukushishimune shina.
Alright, this is very unique, and the last question is we've heard in the song a sample. There is the first word that the intro, is it Shizni or
Shizni?
Shizni.
That's the name of the studio.
Alright, thank you very much. Because Peter Shakes, what's your favorite food? Egusi soup or?
You see, I love giraffe rice.
Huh?
Giraffe rice is the one that I love eating most. I enjoy it, and pepper soup.
Alright. Not think about it.
No, that one not. You're talking about those vidoyo.
Oh, this Nigerian now.
Vidoyo, I love them too as well.
Even Mbeba.
No, that one, no, I don't eat rice.
Alright, thank you very much, brother Peter, for coming. We really appreciate that.
Thank you so
and
much.
This is Peter Shakes Kaira, and we call him, Manasseh Blessing. He's a Manasseh Blessing to Zambia, for now and, the days to come, because it's Peter Shakes Kaira, and we shake the kingdom of the devil. Thank you very much for coming. Mr. Director, give me a song coming from Pastor Moses Mbe from Congo DR, and is on our top 5 today. We go like that, and we'll be back with the man of God in the studios, because we've managed now to have him in the studio. We'll be back soon.
mokili eboyaka te tango lola etatulakai tango mokili efingaka te tango lola etombolaka nalingi Yesu bayeba kombo ya Nzambe na ngai Nzambe oyo abenga ngai alaba ngai akotikanga te nalingi Yesu bayeba kombo ya Nzambe na ngai Nzambe oyo aponda ngai asalela utambo mwana na ngai My Lord j'ai envie de pousser de cris de joie, my God. Si tu es dans la souffrance, chante ces cantiques. Si tu as des questions qui n'ont pas de réponse, chante ces cantiques. L'Éternel descend aujourd'hui. Il est Dieu. Nalingi Yesu, bayeba kombo ya Nzambe na ngai. Nzambe oyo abenga ngai, alaba ngai akotikanga te. Nalingi Yesu, bayeba kombo ya Shilo na ngai. Nzambe oyo aponda ngai, asalela utambo mwana na ngai. My God.
bagota ngonga ngonga hazombi mangana njembo hatangisa kimakila mbona ngai mbona ngai nazomata neti mbongo
Ça va beaucoup pour eux, on y va, monte encore. Plus haut, plus haut, plus haut.
Hey. All right, you know I love the song, guys, but it's the toom. So this is Pastor Derek Shine Daka. Welcome to Shining Stars. There are people asking me that today you're not dancing. I have no problem with dancing, but the only problem I have today is that, you know, watole ndalama, but wafilo kushitefia kushitana white, you know, waponya, watola number wa ilishanya. A situation to Limolelo, but otherwise we know that it's just to appreciate God, and this is a wonderful time. With the man of God here, Pastor. Is it Pastor Victor Ngowani? Ngowani. All right. I know. You know. Ngowani. And if we're from Southern Province, we're going to say Ngowani. So this is Shining Stars with me, Pastor Derek Shine Daka. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Thank you, Derek.
With the power in me.
I see.
All right. Thank you very much for coming, sir.
Thank you too.
Yes. We called you today, and we want to understand the first of all, praise and worship.
Oh yes.
What is praise and worship? Because we've seen you ministering in Solwezi, in Lusaka, and around the country about praise and worship. So, sir, what is praise and worship?
First of all, I would like to thank God for my invitation just to come and be on TV.
Thank you.
And I want to greet our viewers out there. May the Lord bless you. We love you so much.
Amen.
Yeah. So talking about the praise and worship. Of course, according to my understanding, Pastor Derek, is that there is so much power, you know, in praise and also in worship. You know, why is it that we need to worship or to praise the Lord? You know, there are two things. You know, there is praise and there is worship. You know, and there is also prayer. You know, so when you are praying, you know, it is you who is tapping from the Lord. But when you are worshiping the Lord, or when you are praising the Lord, it is you that is giving, you know, something to the Lord. And God demands praise. It demands also worship. And there is so much power, you know, that, you know, begins to manifest once we do it. We begins to do it to worship or to praise the Lord. And probably even to go, you know, on the word, you find that there was a time when we read according to Judges chapter number 1, we read from verse 1, the Bible talks about the time when the children of Israel, you know, had lost their leader, so-called Joshua. And Joshua, when he passed on, he could not leave the mantle to anybody else, you know, like he received it from Moses. But there was nobody, you know, to lead the children of Israel in a battle at that particular time. So the Bible says that the children of Israel began to consult of the Lord to say, who shall go before us? And then they looked around, and as they were praying, then the Lord answered to say, Judah must go before us. Why Judah? Because Judah, the name Judah means praise.
Judah,
you know,
means praise.
Yes, and because Judah means praise, and the Lord says that I've delivered your enemies in the hands of Judah.
All right, and thank you very much for such a wonderful clarification. And today, I know you viewer for Shining Stars and ABN TV around the globe and around the country, you're watching right now, and I know that you've now understood. You know, you have the understanding about praise and worship and the name Judah. You know, sometimes they call people, you say, this one is a Judah. Judah means praise. So it's not just Judah who sought Christ, but Judah means praise. Thank you very much, sir, for this wonderful explanation. And then we saw some posters. You are in Lusaka for ministry. And where's the church? Because we just want to find out, first of all.
Yeah, we are located along Panganan Road.
Okay.
I'm Pastor Victor, like I indicated earlier on, the son and the disciple to Apostle Christopher Kunda, and many of you out there, you have known the man of God. and is one of the city fathers, and God is using him mightily. Our church is located, along Panganan Road, opposite Ondo, Zambia, and there is another one that we are building very soon behind the State House along Matsanga Road. Okay. So, but currently we are still congregating from Panganan Road. Yes, and then.
There is something happening today. What is?
Yeah, there is a conference which started yesterday. Okay. Yeah, and it is the venue is at Government Complex. Okay. And then we started yesterday on a good note, and things are happening there. And the theme of this conference, is entering the season of favor. Okay. And each and every one of us, we need to be favored of the Lord.
Thank you very much. So, are we? Invited? I think the question is that is it a free admission? Because we've seen from some other platforms it's two pin, 2.5. So is it 2 pin or 15 pin somewhere, or is just free admission?
No, admission is free. It's
all
free.
Right.
Salvation is free.
Salvation is free, but so that you are blessed and favored. Thank you very much, sir, for coming, and just a shout out to the family and everyone.
Oh yeah, really, I just want to appreciate the management of this TV station. Yes. And I just want to encourage our viewers out there that you need to support this powerful platform. And I know there are powerful men of God that have been coming. We've got some gospel artists that are coming here to show case their talents and their gifts that God has given to them. So as we continue watching this TV station, I'm telling you, we are supporting it, and let's support it. It's our own. So to say, I want to appreciate God, and may the God bless you.
Thank you very much.
Amen.
We really appreciate that. We have a song, and right now you just have to understand that this is the first time for you, and it's Pastor Victor Mwani, and I'm your host today, Pastor Derek Shine Daka. We go on a short break and we'll be back soon.
Worship you forever.
Meditation, dedicated is liberation. I want to
worship you forever. Nayo ya kuitwa mwana wa Baba, King of King, Jesus. Ibukwala
All right, you know, if you're from Chipata, you are going to understand what I'm saying. You know, you do like, wah, 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 and then you go. Jerusalem. All right, this is Shining Stars with me, Pastor Derek, Shining Daka. And right now, I'm, rushing with time. I'm joined by Mwana wa Kwitu. Mwaka bwanji ba?
Na ukamakora, mwaka uli?
Makola. All right, Steve, you're back to Lusaka.
Yes.
And rumors that you traveled, you went to Malawi, you went to look for, I don't know if it's a place to shoot videos, I am not understanding. But this is Steven Manda Mwana wa Kwitu, and is the founder of Mwana wa Kwitu Crew. Mwana wa Kwitu Crew, and he's a gospel artist. He's been in the industry for, for a long time now, because he started his music when he was just young in Lundazi, and he came to Lusaka. But from Lundazi, the history that we have from the brothers to say, Steve was well talented when he was just in grade 5. Understand me, Even Peter Shakes, the same guys were, these guys from Lundazi, I don't know. Peter Shakes, Steve, Juan Mateo in Lundazi. The guy, but Peter Shakes went to Copperbelt. That was the problem in grade 2. He went to, but Steve remained in Lundazi. But I don't know the connection of how they started music. But otherwise, I know that they are all talented and blessed with they give nice voices. So just give me an acapella right now.
Okay. Since you said I'm from Lundazi,
Yeah.
let me do the Lundazi one.
Chiuta
Fumuyane, Chiuta Kalunga Wamtendele, Chiuta Fumuyane.
Okay, Steve, Chile. Yakwitu. Chiuta
Fumuyane,
Chiuta
Kalunga Wamtendele,
Chiuta. I'm being trained by Kaira, so what's the problem? I have a wonderful voice. It's on top of the chords, So, just vote for him. He's on the top 5 today, and win a free ticket for, VIP, Pepe Soup. You'll be with him today. Steven Manda Mwana wa Kwitu, what's the new, the latest song that you have for us? Because we know you went quiet, you are in Lundazi, you are out of Lusaka, but what's the news for us today?
I have a latest song,
Okay.
which I want to shoot a video.
Okay.
As you said that I was looking for locations to do the same video. The title of the song is Selelele. Selelele. Nikakala presence ya mbuye Yesu nukumvwaneo iyelele kumtima kwanga selelele kumtima kwanga mia kumtima kwanga selelele kumtima kwanga Yesu
Selelele. Yes.
Yeah.
So that's a song, Selelele.
selele usiwamvuya tu bwino waprika makola chomene.
Oh. So we have no problem for that, and so how is the crew now?
The crew is just fine, it's doing fine.
Okay.
Despite some challenges that we are looking for a sponsor now.
Okay, sponsor.
Yeah.
So what are the challenges are you facing first of all, so that the sponsor can come on board?
Mainly when it comes to the video shooting.
Okay.
Yeah, we went to look for the location, but unfortunately we only found the money for the location. But now, when it comes to
but right now, as Shining Stars, biggest sponsor right now on Shining Stars, we declare ourselves as a Shining Stars crew. Bring the money for location and Shining Stars crew. Mukonda Chitako will shoot a video. We'll sponsor you. Shining Stars will sponsor you. So we go talk with the crew, and we'll go give you a wonderful price. No sponsorship, but a wonderful price. So thank you very much for sponsorship. If you want to get Steven Manda Mwana wa Kwitu, you want to sponsor his group, the number?
the number it's 0976
Okay.
08
All right.
51
Okay.
55. Maybe I repeat it.
Okay, take it back again.
It's 0976.
All right.
08.
Okay.
51.
All right.
And 55.
Okay. That's a number on the from Stephen Manda, and if you forget to call him, you can call Pastor Derek Shandaka on 972-10-85-88, the number which is on the screen, and then you get to sponsor our brother, because let's support one another. And also local, it's like support your local team and make your own a great place to live in. So that's a song from Stephen Manda. And mucho se vuto yangu, can you just give us an a cappella from that?
Mucho se vuto yangu.
Okay.
Yaleta musebanya.
Okay.
Ndaba yaleta musebanya. I think it's enough.
Yesu wangu. Nikachite bonjile wa Stephen Manda.
Kuti bantu banikonde ba Steve Manda. Steve Manda. No, ulemu.
Alright.
Mfumu.
Okay, mfumu ya. Ati king of
mfumu ya mfumu.
Okay.
The king of kings.
King of kings, and then you are the king of a new version of Karindola. Gospel Karindola.
Yes.
Okay. In commas. Alright, that's Stephen Manda for you, and thank you very much, Steve, for coming. How is the mama and everyone? Because it's called My Wedding on Shining Stars.
Alright. My beautiful queen.
Okay.
She's very fine.
Okay.
Doing very fine.
Thank you.
No, that one, she's always fine.
Alright. Thank you very much, Steve, for coming. We go on a short break with Mr. Director, Mr. Asin Bozi, and I'll be back. I'll be joined by one upcoming artist, and we'll close the program like that. We'll be back very soon.
Meditation, dedicated is liberation. I want you. Worship you forever. Baba, namuna bandu. Meditation, dedicated is liberation.
Welcome back on Shining Stars, and the name, it very well, is Pastor Derek Shandaga. Lesani kape shimwe lili shimpotanso no mankangala shifo mwene kulungwa kali masaka chili wechakale shimwe lenganya shimkokotanso no chanda mayanda elesawa bonse, and at the end we call him Namute Kenya. That's our God, is the drive, and we call him Driver One, the one who drives you to your destiny. That's God, and it's Gidi. Good morning.
Morning, Pastor Derek. How are you?
Can see you're shining. The name is Sam Malunga. Samuel Malunga. Gospel artists, they cut names. Samuel is Sam Malunga. So Sam Malunga is a gospel artist. For how long have you been in the industry?
For 5 years now.
For 5 years.
Yes.
So he is not an upcoming artist, but he's already in the industry for 5 years now. And when was the first time for you, recording a song in the studio?
Yeah, it was in 2010.
2010.
Yes.
And the song, the title of the song?
It's called It's Time to Change.
It's Time to Change. Can you give me an a cappella from the first song that you did?
Okay. It's time to change. What to change? If you less on fire. Say to change. What to change? If you less on fire. Say to change. What to change? If you less on fire.
Iseni.
Say to change.
Iseni.
What to change? If you less on fire.
All right. Iseni to change if you less on fire. If we van. Yeah. All right, I'm going to do a remix, and I know copyright. I know.
No problem, as long as you pay me.
I'll pay. All right, Sam, what's the news for us today?
The news for you today is that I'm bringing the new video.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called Daliso.
Daliso.
Yeah.
All right. Daliso means blessings.
Yeah, blessing, yes.
So, the Daliso, what's the message in Daliso, first of all?
Daliso. Daliso is like, you are question. I was like questioning God.
Okay.
Yeah. Kans ambuye Yesu ni Daliso. That
Okay.
was, yeah.
Okay.
Kans ambuye Yesu ni Daliso.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the message behind the song, questioning God, for God to bless you,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
God has blessed you now, and we can see the blessings, we can see Daliso,
Yeah.
and we really appreciate that. So the message to your fans, friends, and when is the video coming out? Oh, the video is already done.
No, it's coming out soon.
Okay, when is that? Soon, because soon is
I
coming
think
soon.
by next week it will be out.
All right, we'll be waiting for that, and we are so anxious to see the video, and we'll be able to understand that you've done it. So, your last words to your fans and family friends.
No, I'll just say thank you to you viewers and my family there. Thanks for your support. We love you.
All right, he loves you so much as Samuel Malunga, you know, is a gospel artist. Be too supportive, support him, support his talent, support his career. And we've come to the end of this show, Shining Stars. Today we are very happy, and we will say kudos to Ndola crew, everyone watching Shining Stars, Paul MP Tembo watching, and then also Honorable Bowman Lusambo watching Shining Stars, telling me to say Mwache, we know Shining Stars and ABN TV, and you know it's going further. So Shining Stars, we are so humbled to the Zambian family, and also everyone supporting Shining Stars, Mr. Lubinda Mwikisa, Mr. Colin Sampa, Hassan Mbozi on transmission, Rene Sakala, everyone in the crew of ABN, and also Pastor Derek Shine Daka family, Kuchamboli Kuriakwine. We just say thank you very much to Monjini's crew. We really appreciate Richard Sinyenza, Sandrom Sambuko, Ridi Mukebo. I just bow to say thank you very much. Who are we forgetting? Mr. Alex Ngoi and everyone. We just say it's tomorrow, it's a Sunday. You should understand that tomorrow is a Sunday. Make your way to any church around you, but I'm telling you, we are going to have a wonderful time this evening. Make your way, call the number which is on the screen. Let's go and have a dinner with Peter Shakes Kaira at a wonderful place. You call me and use your transport to come around, and we'll be able to have a dinner with him, talking to him, asking him about his new project, the new, Manasseh Blessing, that song. First of all, ask him one-on-one, Peter Shakes, why Manasseh Blessings? Why not Joshua Blessing, but Manasseh Blessing? So ask him today. We'll be with him. No, there is no Matebeto, there is no what, but we'll be with him. So just make your way, come support him, come with, anything that you're going to have just to support Peter Shakes Kaira, and we'll be with him around town. We'll be able to talk to him and ask him all, sort of questions, because we know if you want to learn about dancing, doing the dances, you come with a CD, we put there the video, and we'll be able to understand that it's there for us. And the DVD, CD is going just at 50 kwacha only. Nenko koyadula, but 50 kwacha, you just buy that. You'll be able to support him. And I have my man here. The video is coming next week. Be able to support him. There is Steven Manda, one of which is shooting a video. If you want to be in the video, make your way to Shining Stars. Will be able to direct you and put you in the video. And also thank you very much to my one and personal friend, I call him John Daka, and everyone, Prophet Mishak Nyirongo, everyone watching this program, we just appreciate, and we say kudos. Boy, Kabio, Tiro. Thank you, man. This is Shining. I'll see you tomorrow.
I praise you. Everything that I have now, you give to me, Baba. Lord, I say for your love I'm grateful. Yes, you love me plenty, you came to die for me. Jehovah Rapha, Jehovah Nissi, I am the you're straight around. There's no one else like you. Lion of Judah, you're the man. God has given me victory. God has given me victory. God has given me victory. He has given me victory. He has given me victory. Hallelujah. 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 Come and see what the Lord has done for me. He has taken away my sorrows and now I'm free. I got me hallelujah, bro. I got my hallelujah power. Because of Jesus, every day I shall get double heavenly blessing I him I receive. Ah, yeah. God, your grace and mercy is always to follow me. Yeah. He has given me victory. He has given me victory. God has given me victory. God has given me victory. He has given me victory. He has given me victory. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Jesus has given you victory. Come, let's dance, let's give him praises now. If Jesus has given you victory, come, let's dance, let's give him praises now. Because of Jesus, every day I shall get double heavenly blessing I him I receive. Ah, yeah. God, your grace and mercy is always to follow. Yeah. God has given me victory. He has given me victory. Oh, Lord, God has given me victory. He has given me victory. He has given me victory. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Because of Jesus, every day I shall double heavenly blessings that he might receive. Ah, yeah. God, your grace and mercy is always to follow me.
And you worship you forever. Baba, namuna bandu.
Meditation, there is liberation.
Who said it's away when I tell you love? And you worship you forever. Baba, namuna bandu.
Meditation, there is liberation.
Who said it's away when I tell you love? And you worship you forever. Baba, namuna bandu.
Meditation, there is liberation.
Who said it's away when I tell you love? And you worship you forever. Baba, namuna bandu.
party. Meditation, fun, decade, is liberation.